Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, 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 Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. Honors and salutations to Yuakim out there that's laboring in his truth and sincerity, that are the hopeful elect. All right. This show right here, basically, well, it's gonna be, through the spirit, have it along the spirit allows, but I'm pretty much get straight to the point, into this article, and we're gonna call it "This Devil is Cutting Off Anybody That's in His Way," right? And that's pretty much what you have. It like you have the infighting going on with the government, which goes on many different levels. You just had recently more layoffs, and I mean this could be a "we told you so" episode because we told you these things were gonna happen, and now they're actually playing out. And now this was an article showing, and when I say anybody that gets in his way, anybody that gets in the way of what? The New World Order, which is going to be based off of the CHIP. All right, that's a very incremental or a very important piece to their New World Order. All right, because that's the total dominance control of everything and everyone. Okay, and for you to operate, you're going to need that. So anyway, as we know, they have many okay. I'll do this later. All right, they have many different angles. It's not just one way. Like again, like you got multiple issues happening, right? You got what's that theory? The pressure from above, pressure from beneath, right? So they're creating all these different situations, and they got many ways of scaring people into taking the New World Order. The CHIP, should I say, and as well as convincing people to make them think that look, it's a good thing, it's a help thing. But anyway, what they're doing is, which is against the Most High, right? But the Lord said that they were going to do it, but we were not to take her to CHIP. So now, as you see the title here, right, it says FDA staff reviewing must Neuralink were included in Doge employee firings. So basically, the people that was, you remember they're pushing that Neuralink thing. They got the one poster child of it, and they've been pushing it, which is nothing more than the CHIP in your forehead, in your body to control, and that's them, getting ready to CHIP everybody. So people that got fired because they were sitting there, it was under review of how safe and is it now, they were trying to basically shut it down. So they got the axe. All right. And that's what this article goes into. Right. As you see right here, it says FDA staff reviewing Musk's neural. And that's why Musk is all in the picture because, he rose to the top to make the CHIP, It says they were included in the Doge employee firings. Right? FDA reviewer of Elon Musk's Neuralink among those fired. Current and former FDA officials are worried about safety of trials for Neuralink, which is the CHIP. All right, putting an implantable microchip in your forehead. How do people not see these things, man? Right? With that being said, if you got that in your head or your hand, right? And the scriptures even speak on that. Right? First and foremost. So if you got those things, then that means you will have access to, you'll be able to, shop, buy, so forth and so on. Right? You'll be able to, how do you say, conduct business, everything. So that's why they're pushing it. And that's why this dust head is up in there because he's one of the guys behind that finance and he's been pushing this amongst other New World Order agendas. So it says February 17th, this article came out. U.S. Food and Drug Administration employees reviewing Elon Musk's brain implant company Neuralink were fired over the weekend as part of a broader purge of the federal workforce. You see? So they're purging out anybody that basically stands in the way. All right? So, this is a real thing. They're serious about it. That's why they're doing the things that they're doing, the so-called condemning the current handling of the money, the economy, talk about all this, fraudulent dealings, which who didn't know that shit? But now they're sitting there acting like they're the guys that's gonna do the hard job, clean all this up, so that they could what? Roll out the New World Order, which is what? See hip in the people, man. So therefore, they don't want anybody that was trying to stop them, like just like with King Devil Trump. Whoever was trying to persecute him, he's sitting there firing them, and then some people he bringing charges against. He's letting off the people that stood by him, right? Homeboy, the governor of Illinois that was supposedly locked up. You're right, Vlad, whatever you call his name. So they look, man, they on a mission, and I've been saying it for a while. Is get down and lay down, because this devil is coming with force, man. It's coming with force. So it says the Food and Drug Administration employees reviewing Elon Musk's brain implant company Neuralink were fired over the weekend as part of a broader purge, and it's not over, a broader purge of the federal workforce, all right? Because they're not going to have nobody that's not down with what's going on, right? And people trying to stop them, because why? Revelations 12:12, we keep bringing that out. The devils come down with great wrath because, matter of fact, let me read it. Keep reading the scripture, because this is what's happening, man. All right? Revelation chapter 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. See, so we told you that these things are going to happen. Can't say you ain't never hear us quote the scripture, man. We quote the scripture, probably 7 times a day, all right? Because we're in that time, all right? We're in the time, and this devil know that he's running out of time, man. So that's why he's pushing. So it said, for the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's what that's all going into. That's why they sit there, okay, you trying to talk about you going to look into, because of course this shit is unethical and unhealthy. Of course, people done die. You know how many experiments they done, people done die? Just like when they were establishing that abortion, that wicked abortion shit, right? Man, you know how many, it's the same thing. Every time they come with these methods of surgery and this, that, and the third, they have all kind of people that they kill, and because why? It's an unethical practice. It's a satanic practice for the most part. It's a diabolical evil, right? And these people are just the wickedest people. I remember I always wondered why, like in school, right? You got a science lab, you got to dissect the frog, or else you can't pass. That shit never sat right with me, man. I like, why the fuck? I don't want to cut open no fucking frog. What the fuck you cutting up, right? And I didn't cut open the fucking frog, But I'm just saying that was a big thing. Of far as I don't know if they still do that shit now, because we talking a little while ago, right? But that was part of the curriculum. Because why? This devil is he's just that, a diabolical demon, man. He's a diabolical devil, murder. He has no, righteousness in him. So that's why they able to come up with this hip, because they're the devil. And overall, it was prophesied. The Most High created them to do these things. So this is what these devil did. If you're not down with it, they don't want you a part of it, If they don't want nobody stopping it, because of course people are going to die. Of course this thing. But overall, this is their baby they've been working on. So now they at the time, they the elites, they're getting older and dying, so forth and so on. So now it's like, look, it's now or never. And also, too, they see the signs of the times, the prophecies that their time is being, shortened. So it said the cuts included about 20 people in the FDA's Office of Neurological and Physical Medicine Devices, several of whom worked on Neuralink, according to the two sources, who asked not to be identified because of the fear of professional repercussions. So look, Trump, he's coming, even though we know he's a puppet, but he's King Devil Trump, man. He's coming in with a iron fist. He got that crack pot up in there in the back of him to sit there and so-called break down the logistics of everything, and demonically make everything seem like it's the right thing to do. I mean, what are we doing? It's people 150 years old getting Social Securities. That shouldn't it be in the Guinness Book of Records or something? So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff like that. They got this dude set up, man. They got him set up, right? And because why? He, again, I mean, in a way, you could look at him as one of the wise men, a team, one of them German scientists, so to speak. Because why? He has, and that's why you had what was it, Nvidia, which was another chip maker, and I did a show years ago about that. There was basically there was a racer who could come up with the better MOTB. You know what I'm saying? People that was behind the scene, and that's why a lot of these companies were. They probably made it seem like it was for all the advancement for the computer or video game. But no, it's about turning you into a goddamn computer, turning you into a video game by them inserting, that charagma up in you, man. But again, it's get down or lay down. So it said these dudes were scared. And see, in the scriptures, all right, now let's go back to, let's see, Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Because see, we understand why this devil was operating like this and doing these things, man. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. It said, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. See? Speaking about the so-called white man. This devil that's why, King Devil Trump and the rest of that cabinet, the guy heading the ICE agents and they are cold-blooded, all right? And it's the Most High that put that spirit in them. But the Most High gonna check these, of course. I mean, they only gonna get but so far. I mean, that's Job, right? That's Job, Job 20, right? Job chapter 20 and about what, 4? Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth? See, we're the prophets, man. So that's why we know these things, man. You can sit there, say whatever you want, but we're the prophets. We're the true prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because the Most High set us up. We didn't set ourselves up, And we say that because why? We acknowledge the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, visits us daily. All right? We be sleeping, brothers be having dreams and visions of these things. All right? The Most High be giving us the understanding of these scriptures. The Lord be supping with us. Right? Because why? The Most High, he chose us for this thing, man. And that's why we coming out here bringing these things to you. Because the prophets, the same things that we inquire about or whatever, they were inquiring too. But it's just that now we're at the end. So these things are what? Being revealed into us. And that's why Yahweh Shai said, man, what's the scripture, man? Many prophets. Let me get that real quick. Many prophets. If I'm quoting it right. Yeah, bam. It is 13. Okay, yep. How can I forget? It's one of Apostle Rakai's favorite scriptures, man. 13 and 9. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it from 9. Matthew 13 and 9. Who have ears to hear, let them hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? And see, there was a reason, and it's people still that don't understand the parables, man. If you're a so-called Christian, you definitely don't understand. If you're in any religion, period, you don't understand. All right? And Esau, it's a reason why they got you Christians out there, coming to the White House or whatever the case is, right along with the Roman Catholics, right along, It's a reason why they do that. You see, because why? They own you. Okay? That's why you don't understand. And the Lord said, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them, so that you're blinded, all right? So Yahweh Shai is breaking it down right here. He said, verse 11, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you. To who? To the prophets, the men of the Lord, man. It is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. The mysteries of the kingdom of heaven is this word, this truth, this knowledge that the Lord has us speaking. It said, but to them it is not given. So why would we sit there and waste our time debating or argue? Because I guess that's the new thing now. And my thing is like, now y'all talking about debating. Y'all want to roll up. Man, y'all motherfuckers come straight out of a comic book, man. All right? Why would we waste all our time and energy, although there's going to be guys that do it, whether they sincere or maybe they young or whatever the case is. When you see Apostle Tahar, right? And the rest of the men, starting with the head elder Apostle Charles, speak about, man, listen, we ain't gotta deal with you Christians at all. We ain't debating you. We ain't got shit to say to you. Your persona non grata. That's from a seasoned man of the Lord that's in his truth. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because when you sit, because Yahweh Shai said, cast not your pearls before swine. So if you know, and then Yahweh Shai is saying right here, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven is not given. So they're going to do nothing but what? Scoff. You could be sincere trying to break it down. So why would we waste? And you know that they're blinded, man. You know that they love the so-called white man. They love America. They love this dirty, nasty alphabet culture. Why in the fuck would we want to sit down and debate? We ain't got nothing to debate about, man. First of all, we're from above and you're from beneath. All right, all you Christians, man. All right, we ain't looking to, get in debates with none of y'all, man. It's the truth, and that's it. And you either accept it or you don't. Call us false prophets, say we don't do what you want. But guess what? Like I said in Habakkuk, things are speaking, man. All right, and this is real. The Lord got us in the right spirit, man. All right, and we see these things happening. Y'all the people that's gonna we see this thing as a fucking movie, as a joke. All right, we see all this, y'all looking at it, oh, this is real life. This is it. This is really it. This is the end. Y'all, man, listen, we waiting for this thing to be wrapped up and be over with, because we know that this is the end for the devil, but the beginning for us, like it says in Ezra in the Apocrypha. All right, but again, I'm gonna read 11 again. He answered and said unto them, because it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. All right. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. Meaning, if you of the elect, if you got the word, if you're chosen, then yeah, you're going to be increased and given what? The understanding, the faith to stand in these last days. And he shall have more abundance. And that's why you see through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And that's why we say that humbly we say it, right? And we know that we got to continue to the end. But you see the difference between us and whoever you want to name. A lot of people, they sat there and made mockery of us for having faith, especially Nate. IUIC did that for speaking about the true name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They slandered it. They did all this to us, man. But we got stronger, man. I remember it was a time Apostle Star said, yeah, we like righteous juggernauts. This was back in the days, because they tried to kill us plenty of times, man. Through the court of public opinion. Lied and, sit there and mix our words up or whatever and play games. But all that game playing is over. At the end of the day, it's the end of your scoffing. All you clowns come up on the comment boards, which ain't too many of you. And the Most High been killing a lot of scoffers, man. Hell, it might be some of you scoffers inside of some of them planes that are crashing, man. All right, because the Most High, he said, visiting iniquity of the children to the third or fourth generation. So when I read that lets me know nobody escapes the Lord's judgment. Now, if the Lord have mercy on you, like King David said, blessed is the man who the Lord imputeth not iniquity, then you're going to be in the right spirit, all right? Because the Most High is not going to impute the iniquity of the elect, because why? Their sins are covered by Yahweh Shai. But not these other guys. That's why they can't get the knowledge, because if they really got the truth, then they will be converted and healed. The Lord does not want to heal the 2/3. And a lot of these Israelites are having a hard time understanding that, and that's why they're still on a baby preschool level, or just a wicked level, because the Most High is not going to deliver all our people. That's a lie. The Lord is not going to deliver all our people, man, in this go round. Now, if you want to speak about in the kingdom of heaven, because yes, of course, Romans 11 and 26 says all of Israel shall be saved. But is that talking about right now when Yahweh Shai comes back? Because you had that clown from IUIC said that all Israel is going to be delivered together. No, the hell they not. No, the hell they not. What about the 2/3? What about the enemies of the Lord? Luke 19 and 27. So there's tons of scriptures. That's not scriptural. That's bullshit. They talk all that smooth stuff to gain more members. We don't want no members or followers, man. All right, our word is out to the elect. The elect are going, like a lot of the brothers, you see all these camps that's going on, that's because they are of the elect. More than likely, if they endure, because the spirit, they heard the word and they got inspired and they went and just put that work in. It's about putting that spiritual work in, man. All right, the laborers are few, right? How it go? But the laborers are few. The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. So yeah, there's work to be done. It's gonna be work to be done until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai get us out of here. Just by keeping faith is work within yourself. Cause you got all this bullshit out here to try to, sway you, and it's a fight. You got and the number one fight, because a lot of these dudes think that we ain't into no kind of camp banging or nothing like that. We'll rebuke you. We're defenders of the gospel, but we're not worrying about you. We worrying about our own selves. The biggest fight is ourselves, man. I've always said that. The apostles always said that. We've always said it. The number one enemy in the truth is yourself, man. And the further you get in this truth, the more you understand that, man. You got to fight everything, because why? The flesh, the scriptures say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh wants to just give in. The flesh wants to just, when you see these guys that can't deal with the truth, it's too rough for them, because why? They gave into the flesh. See, the real men of the Lord, the real warriors are the ones who endure. And that's why you got to give a double honesty to apostles, man, because of what they've been through. And the rest of you brothers that have been laboring in this truth, man, going through whatever, because all you brothers, you're going to be tested. And you're going to continue to be tested, man, right? But, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is with you. You're going to be all right, man. The ones that fell off, there was none of the Lord's. The Lord's not dealing with everybody. So again, for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. And I think there's another scripture say that he seemeth to have. So in other words, if you in the truth, you might be a second in command, first command, fourth command. Here it is, you up in the truth, but you really ain't into the truth, or you lukewarm, or you got ulterior motives. You aspire. The Most High gonna take you right. You ain't gonna be there, man. You see a lot of guys, and that's happened, and that's a humbling thing, man, for all of us to fear. Because why? The Most High is a respecter of no persons. Even though that the Lord gave us the 100% truth, that don't mean that you still got to walk even more humbly, right? That don't mean that you automatically made it. That's why you see a lot of dudes that fell out of GMS, all right? But salutations to all you Akim, all you brothers in Great Millstone, or who teach the same doctrine, because it's really spiritual. It's the Most High's program, but it's only one truth, all right? And there's brothers who teach the same thing, that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, that per se ain't called, they didn't call themselves Great Millstone or whatever, but they teach the same thing, all right? And they have the hope for elect. So salutations to you brothers who labored, went through all the whatever shakeups in the camps, and because it's a and it ain't supposed to be easy though, There's a scripture that say what if I'm not, I think it says trust not in the plain route or something. I gotta look it up. I think it's in the Apocrypha. If you brothers know what I'm talking about, you can put it in the comment board if the spirit get on you. But you don't want something that's too easy, man. When something's too easy, it's too good to be true. If it was just all about just getting numbers and teaching good things, and you know what I'm saying, that'd be too easy, man. It's not. You gotta be hated by all men. All right. You see, and not everybody has that in them, man. It takes integrity, man. Like Job, his whole household came up against him. His servants, his woman. But he had that character, that integrity, man. He still didn't fold. He cursed his woman out. You speak as one of them foolish women, man. Should we not receive good from the Most High and not evil? And see, and when you truly understand that, man, that makes it, easier for you to endure, man. Once you know that, like, if you look at a lot of the great boxers, I'm looking at listening to something that what's my man Javante Tank Davis. He made a statement, man. Right? He's speaking about certain fighters or whatever, right? And he got the thing with him and Shakur going back and forth, right? But so the guy was asking him, but he made a point. He said, look, all that, all that skill stuff, all right, that's amateur. He said, but what happens when that fire is being returned, right? He said, what happens when you're under fire? So, and when you see him fight, a lot of times he be it might like even if that when he what was that dude Frank Martin for a minute you seem like oh, okay this dude's but he was expecting the fire. In other words, he went to the fight expecting the dude to throw fire, and he was prepared for that. But the dude wasn't prepared for the fire that he had. So the point is, man, you gotta when you go into a fight, you expect be ready, be prepared for a fight, be prepared to get hit. And it's truth. The scripture, Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter. Read it. Prepare that soul for temptation, because this is a fight, man. All right, but a lot of people they don't have that fight in them, And it's not a physical thing; it's a spiritual thing, man. And like I said, salute to you brothers, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai willing, you brothers all continue, man. All you sincere brothers in this thing, all continue in the faith. We're at the wire. You got Esau, which I don't think I'll probably get to it in this show, but the talking heads, they saying you got Esau saying I'm talking about the scientists, that these are the beginning of the last days, but they're still behind because these are the end of the last days. But nonetheless, they're acknowledging that these are the last days. Everything is about things, not being, you have one hand the devil telling you about all these plans they want to do, but when you talk to the talking heads and everything, they're talking about, the dire situation. I mean, they try to say global warming, overpopulated, too much, the deforestation. Shit that this devil all caused, but the point of the matter is, they're even to the point where they got to admit that, it don't look too good, you see? But anyway, verse 13. Therefore speak out to them in parables. So Yahweh Shai purposely go over their head. So if Yahweh Shai was going over their heads, who are we to sit there and try to explain something to them that they can't get? It said because they see and see not. But they are going to see it. They're supposed to see us. But they ain't supposed to see that we're the prophets, that we're the men of the Lord. All right? And a lot of people got messed up because we always take flack, from the apostles on down for the doctrine, for the word's sake. The doctrine is always under attack, right? Because it's a spiritual battle. Ephesians, the 6th chapter. So a lot of people, they don't understand that this ain't a thing where you're going to be praised or look good amongst people. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not with the things that are esteemed in this world, or it's an abomination in the sight of the Most High. So they sit there and teach you, you go to award speech, give a nice speech, and get the whole crowd in your favor. The Most High ain't with none of that shit, man. Right? The scriptures say, follow not a multitude to do evil. And that's what the problem is here. You see? But anyway, it says, because they see and see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing you shall hear and shall not understand. Okay? And seeing you shall see and shall not perceive. And they still don't hear the words of the Most High. They still don't see that the Lord is dealing with us with the prophets. It said, for this people's heart is wax gross. All right? And the ears are dull of, as a matter of fact, let me just go to the Greek real quick. It said the heart, which really represents your mind, right? So it said their heart wax gross, right? Let's see. Interested to see what that word is for gross. Heart.
Strong's G 3975. Pajuno.
Okay, pajuno. Said meaning thick, right? Thick-headed. Right? They thick-headed. So there's nothing that's not going to penetrate. Okay? It says to make thick. That's these people's mind. To make fat. They got too much fatty acids in their brains. It said metaphorically to make stupid. All right? To render the soul dull or callous. Right? So they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it, man. They're not going to get it. So to make stupid. These people, this is what the scriptures say. Seeing people talk about us, but we're reading it out of the Bible. It's just that they don't understand. So therefore, they don't know that the Bible is calling them stupid, thick-headed. Right? It said, for this people's heart is wax gross, meaning they thick-headed, which makes you stupid. Because now when someone's teaching you the truth, you can't, it's closed up. You can't hear it. And their eyes and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. At least at any time, they should see with their eyes. They was able to see the truth and see what we're saying, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, their mind, and should be converted, right? Brought back into the truth, speaking about our people, and I should heal them. See? The Lord said, because they was here, then I'm going to heal them. But the Lord don't want to heal them. Because remember, this is the medicine, man. It's truth. All right? It's truth. This is the answers, the medicine, you know? But the Lord don't want to heal them. For verily, but now check it out. For verily I say unto you, again, back to the elect, to the disciples, right? That many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. See? So we're in a blessed position. That's why, you know, you got to pray the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, that you endure all the way to the end. Pray the Lord, because and you got to be thankful, you know, you got to walk the right way, man. Constantly checking yourself. Again, that's the, you know, your biggest battle is yourself. Don't worry about, per se, with another brother, you know. Am I pleasing this brother? No, man, you better please Yahweh Shem Shai. Think about what you do, because look, man, we're going to have shit to work on until Yahweh Shem Shai get here. All right? And that's why we need Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because we're all jacked up, but, you know, the thing is, you know, like the Apostle Paul always spoke about, you know, presenting you as a chaste a virgin before the Lord. Like, in other words, have you without spot, without blemish. You know, making yourself the best that you can be in these fucked up situations, these fucked up times. You know, the Lord knows your heart. He knows brothers that's doing their best, man. He knows brothers that are bullshitting. He knows brothers that are probably, because a lot of these brothers got ailments, you probably about to drop dead, or you probably in dire straits, but your attitude is fuck that. I'm doing the work of the Lord. You know, you sending up the prayers, you know, which the Bishop Ayathun went to a video, which is true, you know, and Apostle Rick always speaks about prayer. You got to have that connection with Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, and even more so, you should be, you know, stop thinking that you got the answers, man. Stop thinking that you know every fucking thing, man. You know? But anyway, let's get back to where we was at. Revelations 12, I think we read that. Isaiah 32. I'll read this. Isaiah 32:6, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. And it's speaking about the goddamn devil. And you see what's happening through all these different, which again, you had that Dust had said, oh, it's not draconian legislation. It's not, you know, it's a, you know, we found already we found 4 point. Like, come on, man. These motherfuckers is setting everybody up. You see? They're setting everybody up. The inmates is running the building, basically, man. The biggest crooks, and you know, they in there, and but why? Because this devil know we have but a short time, and they're trying to push forth the new world order, which is hipping the people at the end of the day. Plus, you know, all the technology, the smart cities, and things of that nature. You know, it's vast. It goes. This devil they've been planning these things for a while, man. All right, and it's to the point now. Even though you got whistleblowers out there, or whatever, they don't care. You know, and if you're up in the government office or whatever the case is, they're giving you the straight up boot, man. To where you got people literally shook. They're thinking it's, you know, Trump, but it's beyond Trump. It's the force that's behind Trump. All right? That's why Trump is speaking great things. Because why? They know that they're connected to the elites. All right? And that's why you see Trump has been he's kissing Israel. You'll never see him condemn if so-called the Israelis were to sit there and do a raid overnight on Iran and start World War. You'll never see Trump or the United States condemn, well, Israel, we should have tried to talk first. You'll never see it. They're like, they have the right to protect them. We're going to send them all the help. They're going to rally, right? But that's going to be the shit that's going to get them fucked up. All right? Obadiah, the Mennonite Confederacy, right? Revelation 17, they shall hate the whore. And we in those times, we in the prophecy times, man. All right? That's another reason why we ain't fuck a debate, man. Fuck a debate. 2025, you niggas talking about a debate. And then especially with motherfuckers that are dead already. Huh? You You'll do better. It'll be more profitable for you to go into a graveyard and prophesy, all right, than to sit there and try to debate or talk to these goddamn Christians, man. And hell, a lot of these other Israelites out there too, because they're a bunch of tombstones, walking tombstones, man. Tombstone ass niggas, man. These niggas are fucking dead from the neck up, man. You see? They're under that spell and they're not listening. But because the Lord already had us come out here, and I said it because of what the scriptures say. All right? The prophets are back. But they're not listening because they're not of the elect. So it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy in the utter error against the Lord. And that's what with this whole New World Order and the CHIP and all these things, they're saying like the Most High made mistakes. First of all, if someone is wounded, lose their limbs or their arms, who did it? Right? The scriptures tell you that, you know? So they're trying to say that they're going to fix it. Come on, man. That's why the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is getting ready to smoke these devils. I have no doubt in my mind. All right? This is, let's see, 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. It said, the Lord killeth. See? The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. See? The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth the low. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set him among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. Okay? So the foundation of the earth, man, the Most High created all of this. He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. So don't tell me about all the, and that's why a lot of people are scared. Oh man, they could do this, they could do that. They can't do shit to the Most High, the one who created the world. And see, and that's how Esau fooled everybody. They made everybody be afraid of him instead of the one who created the goddamn devil. This devil, all right, and all everything else, man. The creator, the ultimate power. People don't even think about the Most High. It said, the adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. All right, this is an old school. You know, sometimes we just read the top part of this verse, but when you go down, it tells you how the Lord is going to destroy these devils, man. That's why we're not worried about it, man. The only thing we got to do is pray the Lord allows us to stay faithful and not fold, man. All right? And Yahweh Shemel Shai going to take care of the rest. It said, the adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces out of heaven. See? Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. Yahweh Shai coming back. All right? So now, let's see, where we at? I mean, I guess I could wrap it right there. I mean, that was the, I mean, there's a little more in this, but basically, a lot of the people that got fired were people that was investigating, you know, or reviewing the Neuralink thing. So, you know what time it is with that. All right. So with that, I'm going to end it there. And I'm going to say, Kal Halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and Shalom to sincere Akim. Shalom.